Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here to do your new moon in Pisces mini reading. Now, I say this all the time, so listen to me very clearly, okay? This is not a full reading. This is not a full reading. I will do an extended at the end for those who want to take it a little further, okay? But this is just to give you an idea of where to set your intentions. Now, you need to set your intentions for this new moon that's coming up. For those who do not know how to set your intentions, go to our new moon playlist and we have a video there showing you how to set your intentions. This is so important to do this on every new moon, okay? Now, first I want to say thank you to those who continue to support the channel, you guys. I read every last one of your comments and you have no idea how you touch my life, and you just lift me up every time because you all are so kind, so considerate, and so loving, and I want to say thank you. Now, just a little bit about this mini reading, okay? You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus, okay? Do remember that the messages will flip-flop. So if it doesn't relate to you, it will relate to your partner. Hello to our cross watchers out there. Now, we are slating this message for the new moon. But time is fluid, so there's really no time limit on this. So the situations that we're talking about, it could have happened 3 months ago, could happen today, could happen in the near future. You guys remember to follow us on Instagram, okay, at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon membership now, and all extendeds that we do, they will go over to our Patreon. Remember to subscribe to our channel. If this resonates with you or you think it will be beneficial to someone, please hit the like button, okay? And don't forget, we do private readings, and information pertaining to that can be found below. All right, you guys, now on to your reading. One more thing I failed to mention, that if you want to know information about this new moon in Pisces and what to expect, I'm going to do a little information, give you a little bit more information about that at the end of the video, okay? So right after your reading, just go towards the end of the video and I'll be talking about what to expect with this new moon in Pisces. Okay, now on to your reading. Hello, my Aries. Okay, let's get right into your reading, you guys. This is your mini reading. I have to keep reminding you guys that. Remember, this is not a full reading, okay? This is just a little mini reading just to give you an idea of where to set your intentions. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Pisces as they begin to set their intentions for the new moon occurring on February 23rd. What does Aries need to know as they begin to set their intentions? Okay, you guys, I'm going to take these two. I was trying to put in that shuffle was kind of weird anyway. I'm telling you, I'm trying to shuffle and push cards down. It just wasn't happening. So apparently those two are for you. All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Pisces as they begin to set their intentions on the new moon occurring on February 23rd. 2020. I don't know why your cards are hard to shuffle. Pisces, Lord, Aries. Is there something going on? It just feels very tight and rigid. Oh, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Pisces as they begin to set their intentions on the new moon occurring on February 23rd, 2020. Okay. Okay, you have a lot of messages. Let me get that over. All right. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Pisces as they begin to set their intentions on the new moon occurring on February 23rd, 2020. right. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Pisces as they begin to set their intentions on a new moon occurring on February 23rd, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries? Aries, I know something's going on. I can feel it. I'm just tight. It's just like a real nervous energy. Your shuffle is like wearing me out. It is like I feel so. I gotta take a break for a minute. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Whew, goodness. Aries, what is going on? I can feel it. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to step away just for a second. I apologize. Whew, I apologize. Holy Spirit, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries? What do our Aries need to know? What message do you have for the sign of Aries? Oh my goodness, I have not been worn out like this. And I do this all the time. Something is really going on. I have no idea what's on these cards right here. But you guys, let me just say this before we even get into it. Whatever is going on, make sure you are operating out of a high vibrational space. I cannot stress that enough. I always tell you guys that. I mean, not just you, everybody. It's important that we're not, let me just say this before we even get into this, and I'm going to read these in just a second. Oh, that's actually 3 cards there. I didn't even see that. I thought that was just 2. It's important that we just operate from a good space, you guys. I mean, I'm serious. Sometimes, people they might put negative comments on the channel because they want me to read a certain way or do it how they want me to do it. And, I always remind them, but please don't bring the negativity in the space of the channel, because how I'm doing this is from the right space and the right heart and the right spirit. And before we get into this, I'm saying the same thing to you. Make sure you are operating out of the right spirit, okay? Now, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to find out in just a second. But I had to preface that before we get into that. I had to preface the reading with that, okay? Now, do remember, this is just a mini reading. I think I definitely am going to do an extended on this just to see and try to dig a little further into what's happening. But let's get right into it. Okay. Calling in your soulmate, okay? So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this could be in reference to a soulmate. I knew it. I knew something was going on. Soulmate, you got a new love happening, unrequited love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. There's a third-party situation going on here. And you guys, if you know it, you may not know about it. Some of you are saying, well, I'm single. I don't have anybody. This could be in reference to a relationship. Remember, soulmates can be anybody. But regardless, there is trouble brewing. And I knew it. I didn't even know there was a third card behind there. I thought it was just 2 cards. I knew it. I know whatever's going on, somebody is like stressed to capacity. Stress to capacity. Something is going on. Either it's a third-party situation. Somebody is caught between something with a soulmate, and somebody could be trying to come in. But regardless, there is trouble. There could be trouble with somebody who is their soulmate, and it was like a new love to them or their first love, and now they're not getting along or something's happened because it's unrequited love. So that love could have been solid at one point, and now it's not. Now it's not. So this is a couple different scenarios that is going on. That is truly, when I tell you, it is truly messing somebody up right now. Make time to relax. See, the Spirit is telling you, make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. This is a time, I know you do. You have to relax. You have to have self-care right now, because Aries, I don't know what the heck is going on, but something is going on to the point Spirit is reminding you, you need to be at peace right now. You need to take care of yourself right now. Lord, look at here, break free. I am done. I am just completely done. You know, somebody had the nerve to call me a fake on one of the, I deleted the comment. I don't even want you all to see that carrying on. But you can't fake this. I say this all the time. You can't. You know, some readers may be able to fake it, but I can't. I mean, you see my shuffle. You see the cards fall. You can't make this up. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. You're needing to break free from whatever is going on here. Whatever's going on with this soulmate, with this person, with this love, if it's a third party situation, or if it's the same person that you considered like a new love or your first love, and it's just not happening right now, and that would be a difference too, because your new love, this person you considered like your new love, your true love, is also like a soulmate now, where you had to learn a lesson. So it's like it's two different forces, and it's causing you all not to get along, just causing you to have a lot of friction, or it literally could be two different people that you're caught between, okay? Father healing, and all of these cards are pink. Look at here. Look at this color code right here. So you need to make sure you look at what that means, because in this deck right here, there's a multitude of colors. It says your personal power increases as you give father-related issues to heaven. So it could be a situation where there's a situation going on with the father. A father could have passed away, okay, and someone could be really missing their dad right now while they're going through this. It could be a father does not like one of or maybe both of your selections, or they don't like your father, or the father may be trying to give you advice, or could be like a father-like figure. It's something going on like that. For some of you, father may not have anything to do with it, okay? It could have been just one person was able to get this father situation through. Honor and trust your feelings. What are you feeling? You know, for those that have been acting out in a low vibrational stance, are you really doing what your spirit is telling you to do? Are you really behaving? Are you really acting right? Okay? For those that aren't believing what you're seeing, and you really have been trying to do right and just be the best person you can, are you really honoring and trusting your feelings because you know this is not where you should be? Okay? It's going to be a favorable outcome. I am happy to see this card. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a favorable outcome, but it might mean that you have to walk away from this for your new beginning to come, okay? For this favorable outcome to come, you may have to walk away from whatever this is right here that made me get up and walk away from this table. Oh, my goodness. It's a daughter related to this some type of way. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Again, this could be one person that was able to get this through, but you know it could be a child custody case going on with this daughter right now. Could be people fighting about this daughter. Somebody could be pregnant with the daughter, and then this person right here now that they have no attraction to whatsoever. A daughter could have passed on. I don't know. You got the father here and the daughter, so this definitely could be a relationship that has a daughter, and y'all are just not getting along. You're trying to decide this custody and all of this that's happening with this child here, okay? Or it could be daughters. I don't know. But the only thing I know, your reading has stressed the heck out of me for this to be my first one today. You got to trust. Okay, you got to trust yourself. And when you trust yourself and when you do the right thing, Aries, you got two confirmations here. Big happy changes are happening, okay? Big happy change. You will be happy again. It does not mean this is going to turn out the way that you want to. Because sometimes I feel like for some of you thinking, well, I'm going to get this person back. No, that might not be what this is saying inside of your heart. So you got two cards. You got two cards from two different decks. Two messages from two different decks saying the same thing. Honor and trust your feelings. Trust. favorable outcome. It's going to be big, happy changes. But you have to do what your spirit is telling you to do. And for some of you, I'm really believing like you made the wrong decision. You did things that you knew you should not have done. You know it. 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 And so you have to make this change. For example, this could be like you said something, you cursed somebody out, or you said an untruth, and you got to go back and fix that. Okay? You got to go back and make it right. And when you do, your life will turn around. Things will turn around. But it doesn't mean you're not going to experience the embarrassment from what you did wrong. You got to go back and fix it. Fix what you did wrong. Okay? And do we remember too, now these messages can flip-flop. So if it's not you, it could relate to your partner. But you know. But you know. And for some of you, I'm feeling like it's you. Okay, you guys, I'm definitely going to do an extended on this. Once again, as you begin to set your intentions, you need to go forth and hone into these areas, okay? And for those who want to join me a little further in the extended version, I'll have information pertaining to that below. If you want to join our Patreon, I'll be putting the extended version there. We're not going to go too long into the extended, but I just wanted you to get a little further more information about what's happening here, okay? All right, you guys, and don't forget the information about the new moon in Pisces is going to be right after this this reading here. Okay. All right. No, not the extended version, the reading that we're in now. Just let it play a little further and you'll begin to get information about the new moon in Pisces. All right. Love you guys. Or meet me on the other side. All right, my Aries, this is your extended version. I'm just trying to see what in the world is going on here. I'm just trying to figure it out for myself. I just gotta know. I just gotta know. Because this is, woo. This one took me out. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, the Universe, just give us a little clarification about what is going on here with the sign of Aries. What does Aries need to know in reference to? All right, there they go right there. And I'm going to put them right in the order that they fell. So this one fell straight up right here. You got some here. Okay. All right. And then we got 4 here. So I'm going to make 2 rows, Aries. Oh, my goodness. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Well, there's your favorable outcome. But you're going to have to go through some things. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay, my Aries. You have the 6 of Cups. King of Cups, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and your overarching energy is the Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, with this Knight of Cups right here, this tells me right now, so somebody is really disappointed. Somebody is really, really on edge and moody. And that's what I was feeling in the beginning. I told you guys, it was too much for me. I had to get up and walk away. And that's what I'm going to entitle your reading. I had to get up and walk away. This was just too much. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, okay? You guys, you do have an angel number that's coming through, which is 99, okay? I got something on here happening, which is 99. So you got the 9 here with the Hermit, and then you have the, what is that keep flying around? I'm sorry, you guys. And then the 9 of Pentacles. That might be what's happening. You know, just got people like little bugs like in your ear messing with you. That's what I'm feeling. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional during this reading here. Okay, 99. Check and see what that is, okay? For that angel number. And you could be dealing with, you got a lot of cups. So it's a lot of emotion, you guys. It's a lot of emotion going on. You got the moon here in reverse. This is a very, very, very emotional situation. I mean, very emotional situation. I mean, somebody's like doggone on edge emotional, okay? With all these cups. So you got cups, Cups right here as your overarching. Okay, that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, with the moon, Cancer. Okay, or it could be any sign just taking on the energy of the sign. I feel like you're taking on the energy of all of these emotions. I feel like that's really what's happening right now. Okay, so with this is somebody from your past. You know, this is innocence. This is reunion. So I feel like this is definitely a situation from the past. It could go back, your relationship could go back many years, or maybe somebody you knew as a child and y'all decided to get married, or I don't know, but this is definitely, the memories were happy from the past. That's what this card is telling me. Sometimes I can read this card different ways, but I think in this situation, somebody's very, very happy. They were happy in the past, and they were very supportive of one another. Okay, this King of Cups, this King of Cups, this is somebody who's very, very supportive of each other. And somebody is going within now. I mean, they're like really within. They're like to themselves. Okay, they are trying to figure out what the path is, trying to figure out, what path do I need to be following? But you're going within, you're within yourself now, trying to think this thing through. But I feel like there's an air of you, whereas you know the right thing you need to do, but you're just refusing to do it. That's why the Spirit is telling you twice. Honor and trust your feelings. Even if you don't want to do the right thing, I'm feeling like you got to do the right thing. You have to do the right thing here. You have to do the right thing here. You have to. You have to do the right thing. You have to do the right thing. That's just it. Because when you don't, this is where you are right now with this, the Knight of Swords. Oh my God, you guys. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, goodness. This is like having no direction. This is like a disregard for any consequences that can come. Like you just don't care. Like you're acting crazy. You're doing something crazy and you just don't care. You don't care about the consequences. And that's why I keep going back, knowing that you got to honor and trust your feelings, because your insides, you're going within. It's telling you to not behave in this way. It's telling you not to behave in this way. Somebody is caught between, I'm telling you, somebody is caught between something. And I believe it's a marriage, or the relationship is like a marriage. Somebody's trying to be ethical. Somebody's trying to do things the right way. There's a spiritual basis about this as well. Spiritually, it's like you're going against what the Spirit is telling you to do. And this card represents marriage too. And could be a Taurus. Could be dealing with the Taurus. Here, and with the Pentacles. See, this is the big happy changes. This is the big happy change. And I want you to look at the order. This is the favorable outcome we talked about earlier. This is the big happy. I mean, this Ten of Pentacles, this is everything you would have ever wished for. But you're not going to get it until you start to act right. Okay? Until you allow the Spirit to guide you. So you got two major arcanas here. Three major arcanas with the moon in reverse. But two talking about, doing right, being ethical, going within, letting the Spirit guide you. You better listen. I'm just telling you right now. You really, really need to listen to this. You really need to listen, especially for those that you haven't been acting right. With this moon in reverse, this is confusion. This is somebody bringing about confusion and being afraid at the same time. This also represents misunderstanding. Some of this could just simply be misunderstanding. You think something is one way and it's actually another way. It's actually another way. And this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody that's just bringing forth this false face. It's like a false sense of success. Like they want to act like they got all this money or all this going on, or they, nothing's really bothering them. Where really everything is bothering them, because this means false success. This means nothing ain't really happened with you. This also could mean somebody's just way over their head financially. They're just living beyond their means. They're trying to take on stuff that they know they can't even afford, or they're trying to take on situations that they know they can't even handle. Oh my God, Aries. I did not expect my day to start like this. Sheesh. Moody and disciplined. There it is. It's your third party in reverse. Somebody ain't happy about nothing. Okay? About anything. I hate to use double negatives. Three of Cups in reverse. This is the emotions again. Upset. Look at here. Because somebody know they got to make a decision. This is, you got to make a decision. And you don't know what decision to make. That's why your eyes are blinded. Okay? You feel like you're you're torn between two. It's like choosing between the two of the lesser evils. That's what it feels like here. Okay? But you know you gotta make a choice, but you don't know which one is the right choice. Even though in my gut, I don't believe that. I believe you do know which one is the right choice. I don't know why. Let me look further at this card to try to figure out, because I don't feel like it's a wrong choice and right choice. I feel like you don't know. Here it is. I feel like you don't know what to choose, because you're not honoring. What is that trust? You're not honoring and trusting your feelings. So it's like, well, I don't want to make that choice. You don't want to make the right choice because you know it's the right choice, and you want to sit. You want to sit in your pity. And again, Aries, if this is not you, this is the other person, but you know what choice to make, so you're acting like you're blinded to what the right choice is, but you really know what it is. Oh, my Lord. See, another two. Oh, you know what you need to. This is somebody who is just like trying to play it safe, but they're afraid to change. This is Two of Wands in reverse. This is you right here. This is you. See, this is you trying to think through. You're trying to think through what you should do, knowing what you should do, but you're trying to think about another way so you don't have to really make that right decision that you know you're supposed to make. So you're trying to be strategic and say, well, maybe I can do it this way. No, what you're going to have to do is say, I'm sorry. What you're going to have to do is apologize. What you're going to have to do is forgive. Okay, that's what you're going to, that is the right choice. Don't be afraid to change. This is you, Aries. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This is you. Do not be afraid to change. That's what it is. You're afraid to change. You're afraid. You're afraid to change. You're afraid to do the right thing. Okay? And if it's not you, it's the person you're dealing with. But somebody's going through this foolishness, right? Oh, I'm done. Look, it just can't, this cannot get any worse. I am done. Okay, I'm going to end the reading right here, because that's it. It can't get any worse. You got to break free of this. You got to break free of whatever this foolishness is right here. Okay? Whatever this foolishness with this soulmate, this new love, this unrequited love. Remember, this was in a, okay, whatever's going on with this, okay? You have to break free. Okay? You guys, if you want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that, it can be found below. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, let's give you a little information about what to expect with this new moon in Pisces, okay? Now, Pisces, this will occur, the new moon in Pisces will occur on February 23rd, okay? And we know that in astrology, new moons are it's a time for new beginning. It's a time for introspection, okay? This is also a time to start like planning ahead, you know, particularly for the next 6 months. One thing I want you guys to check, for example, the new moon in Pisces will be on February 23rd, but there will be a full moon in Pisces on September 2nd. So I want you to kind of plot out when your journey is. You know, when is the new moon in your sign, and when will be the full moon in your sign? So let's just talk about the sign of the fish. That's what the Pisceans are known for, okay? They have strong emotion, okay? Extreme intuition, okay? Pisces are known to have they're the most intuitive sign, okay? And they're very creative, extremely creative. Now, while the new moon is in this sign, you know, we will feel these energies. Plus, they'll be amplified by the positions of other planets. So if you have Jupiter, Venus, or Mercury in your chart, whatever that placement is, everything is going to be amplified. Okay? So now this day is going to be met with intense, and I mean intense emotional energy when Jupiter and Venus, they're going to square off. Okay? And in a square, what happens, two planets, they are 3 signs apart from each other. And their energies, they'll work against each other. And this is what this kind of tension is going to, it's going to feel like tension a little bit. But of course, we'll be able to get through all of that. Okay? Also, during this new moon, love and money will be on our minds as we are thinking and deciding about what we want to commit to. Okay, I love that. But before you make any big decisions, we got to keep in mind that Mercury will be in, of course, is in retrograde. Oh my goodness. And I don't know if you guys have been feeling it already, but I have. My phone is typing things I'm not even putting in there. My mother's complaining because her computer is acting crazy. She can't get into her Microsoft Word. And I told her before. I told her to get this computer in order before Mercury retrograde. But anyway, let's just keep going. Yeah, so Mercury is in retrograde during this new moon, which is kind of messing up, once I said, contracts. It's messing up communications, and it's messing up our technology. Okay, so before you commit to anything, understand during this time period that Mercury is in retrograde, and feelings may change as a result. Okay, I'm just looking at my notes to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, and Mercury, it goes out of retrograde. I didn't give you all this date, but it goes out of retrograde March 9th. But be mindful that we do have that shadow period. Okay, the shadow period is generally 2 weeks before and 2 weeks afterwards. But during this time, it's still important to manifest, your old goals during this new moon, or commit to a past idea in order to keep the celestial vibe and flow with the retrograde. Okay, you guys, I think that is all I want to share with you. I just wanted to give you that information. I'm going to start giving you information like that because it's very, very helpful to you. Okay? All right, don't forget, follow us on Instagram, join our Patreon, and if you didn't, go back and like the reading. It helps get it out a little further. You guys, I love you so, so much. Until next time, bye-bye.